Hey out there. I'm at Chase Bank. I just got a cashier's check. $34,740.13 on September 13th. I am on my way to the title company to close on that house that I showed you a couple weeks ago. I had to pull over and take a couple deep breaths. I'll tell you more about that in a second. This bank is literally right across the street from Chase. However, I don't have any accounts there because the name is too hard to say. Santander. I am not wearing the glasses in order to look smarter. However, I think I do look a little smarter. I'm wearing it because I have something called blepharitis. I called Diana. I was like, hey, I got the blepharitis. It's a swollen eyelid. I can't wear my contacts. So I pulled over to take a couple deep breaths because I'm on my way to the title company to close on that house that I showed you guys about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Actually, today is exactly 3 weeks since I signed the contract. That's fast, right? In today's world, a lot of people are taking 60 or 90 days to close on a house. Get it done in 3 weeks. However, it should have been closed last week. Last night I said to Diane, this is my 11th house in a little bit over 5 years. And it is just as exciting as the first house. It might even be more exciting than the first house. 11 deals in 5 years. Pat myself on the back. I'm not so hard on breaking my arm, but it's a little bit of an accomplishment. What I didn't go into detail with Diane or many people about is the fear that goes along with it. The first deal versus the 11th deal. The fear still comes in. Like when I go to sell a house and I'm complaining about the pain in the butt buyers because of buyer's remorse, so many people back out. They just walk away. Like, man, they are a pain in the butt. However, I could relate. This is what I do for a living. And I still woke up with so much fear. I actually felt a little nauseous. I went down and I walked about 2 miles and I listened to some good YouTube about how to walk through fear. And I'm going to go and I'm going to complete the transaction. I figured I would just tell you guys this so that like when I make it look like it's easy, and I think I make it look like it's easy, it's not. I still get that fear. You know, I was going to be a professional poker player at one time. Like really, I'm not kidding around. Like I'd go and I'd play 7-card stud at the Indian reservation when I lived in New Mexico, and I was really good at it. I'd eke out maybe $100, $150 a night back in the mid-70s. Or not mid-70s, mid-90s. And I got really good at poker. It's kind of slow for me now, so that's why I play video poker and other games down at the casino. I'm telling you that story because I became really good at not showing people what I'm holding. So when I go and I do real estate, I'm almost sure I make it look easy. Like, hey, this guy is just pulling the trigger on this thing and he's just going for it. And on one hand, on the outside, that's just what happens. But on the inside, the self-doubt. Gonna fail, not worthy, this isn't gonna work out. Diane and I are getting a divorce. Who's getting Daisy the dog? We're gonna have to split it. How my stepson, you know, that whole unrealistic, whacked out way of thinking. I was thinking about my mind almost being like a parent of a toddler. Like anytime any kind of discomfort or pain or fear comes in, my mind says, this isn't for you, Harry. I need to wrap you up in a blanket like a little baby. I need to put you in a car seat, strap you in. I don't want you to be taking any risks. That's my mind. Reality is that I can't have the life that I have. I know I said it so many times it sounds like lip service, but it's not. I have a life beyond my wildest dreams. My wildest dreams. Just last week, I had an anniversary, a significant anniversary in my life. And I've been so filled with gratitude, I almost feel like crying sometimes. And then I come across a situation where I'm going to buy a house, which on the outside, like, holy cow, that's awesome. But on the inside, that fear still comes. Because that's my mind trying to protect me. Why am I telling you guys this? Because I'm going to shoot a bunch more videos about this house. And I'm not going to be mentioning the fear anymore. This is the last time you're going to get to see it. I want to show you guys that I can have fear and walk through it. but I still suffer inside a lot of times. And if you got something going on in your life where you're fearful, I hope you have somebody to talk to about it. Or at least maybe you could look back and say, hey, that Harry, he also gets fear. All right, off to the title company. And then you're going to get a series of videos about how bad this house is and how beautiful it's going to be. Have an amazing day.